Welcome back, fellow coders. Jared Leary here with Boot Up. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn a sprite into a button. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually pick what we want to use as our sprite for the no touching project. So we can look at the costumes for the sprites. And I don't think I want to do a map. So I'm going to use the scissors and delete the map. And I'll actually go ahead and delete this thumbnail too. I don't want that one. So we've got a few different paintings here. Let me take a look at them. Cool. I'm actually going to go with this one. So what I can actually do to delete all the other ones is simply click on them, click on the X, and then it'll delete them. So we just do that for each. And now we have just one picture, or one costume rather, for our sprite. So I'm going to go back to our scripts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of this sprite, and then I'm going to make a button out of it. So that way we could be like, hey, when I click on this guy's nose, make him do something. So we're going to use this stamp, the duplicate, and we're going to click on the sprite. We should click down here, it makes it a little bit easier. And ta-da, we have a new one. So what I'm going to do is take this sprite and I'm going to try and line it up exactly where the other one was at. And if I'm not perfect, I can actually look to see that it was at 0, 0. So I'm going to go back here and tell this one to go to 0, 0. I was very close. And double click on it. Boop. And now it's perfectly lined up with this. So I'm going to now go into the costume and erase stuff. So I'm going to erase so that we only see the sky. All right, so I used the eraser tool and I just went through and erased it. So now I've got the sky. And so let me go back to the code real quick. So what I want to do is make it so that when I click on the sky, which is this stamp right here, or this sprite, not a stamp, I want to make it just change colors. So we're going to use an event block. When the sprite is clicked, we're going to change the way it looks, and we could say change color effect. So we have our normal sprite, this big thing right here, that doesn't do anything. And then this sprite, which is up here, that's actually going to change. So let me show you full screen what this is going to do. So if I click over here, it does nothing. But when I click on our sprite, which is kind of hidden because it blends in with the actual picture, it's actually going to let us change the color of it. So it turns it into a button for just this one part of it. So what I want you to do is you're going to select what kind of sprite you're going to use. It could be a map, it could be a painting, it could be something else. And then make a button out of it by making a copy of it, putting it over the middle of it, and then simply erasing everything you don't want in your button, and then adding in simple code like when you click on this button, make it do something.